Hello, it's UnDaoDu. How are you? Down, do. Hi. I want to quickly tell you the pieces I put together that I figured out why they launched as coin and code and ultimately non-derivative. But what they didn't attribute me for my work. So this right here, if you look at the schematic, this is the flow of the website. User comes in, they put in Bitcoin, right? They switch it out, they get their user coin in here, right? That becomes their token. Does it validate by people putting money into it? And it goes to the fund, right? So they have a whole game mechanics, which is this validation thing on there. I don't need to define their game mechanics. I just have to say there's game mechanics, and it stops right there. So this right here, there is no, building. This is all built based on the game mechanics. Now, understand back on 12, uh, 12.3.12, right? 12.3.12, I put all my work in the Creative Commons. Now, the videos I shot were of 12.11, but I uploaded them, and I've got those videos. I know for sure public, and I've got other videos. I have a whole playlist on Foundups where you can see over and over and over where I have this attribution in the past. Um, this is a view too of the power of this basically hyperbolic rise. All right, this is science. All right, you're gonna have consumption of Bitcoin going up this way, and then you got consumption of Bitcoin coming down this way. Where these two graphs cross, right, is where ultimately all of this runs out. All this Bitcoin is going to be sucked out of here, and it's going to create massive liquidity issues on the market. What it's going to do is cause the price to rocket up. This is why you should be holding on to your Bitcoin. You shouldn't be using your Bitcoin on this nonsense, right? Again, I took out everything that they didn't use. They got the game mechanics, a stake, this here, and that's it. So this is of my framework. This is a minimal viable product, right? They kept it really, really simple. And they've already got, probably close to 3,500 Bitcoin in the last 3 weeks, and mass amounts are coming in. And where's their Bitcoin? Well, it's in the Mercer alt-right war chest, because the people behind this are the alt-right. And here is the person that betrayed me, my Judas, stabbed me in my back. I actually have him. You can watch the video. I actually, where he comes on, and then he was like, obviously had an attorney on. Just the way he was acting, everything, just waiting for me to call, waiting for me to call, just always hanging out. Before, he was never available. All the things were available. When I first called him, he was like, yeah, yeah, I want to be involved. He comes in he did the same thing how Lisi did prior to their launch, because he saw I was doing stuff with Foundups and wanted to make sure that I wasn't launching, right? Because it was just prior to their launch, or that they're doing, and he was afraid. So I always thought Mihal actually called me, but he didn't. He was actually checking in on me to see what was going on, right? So he called me and then hung up. And this is the same thing here. He shows up, and this is the vision, right? The unfolding vision. If the alt-right can launch, basically this is a stacked distributive autonomous organization. This is stacked, right? This is the first project, the next project, the next project, the next project, the next project. You own the world. There is no competition in my paradigm. They're all working together. There's no breaking it up, because on the blockchain there is no owner. It is Bitcoin. I don't know if you get the implications of a distributive autonomous organization stacking up, and this becomes kind of like the white label, the beginning. So what are they doing? In essence, they are testing. They're testing the government. They're testing the legal. That's why another reason why they're non-derivative, right? And ultimately, this was I clipped it from my video back in 2012, when I put all of my work, all the open startup, I found it. All this is open startup stuff, right, into this license. Non-commercial. This is why it's coins and code. Non-derivative. That's why they did it, but they didn't do attribution. They didn't attribute me. So that's their exposure. So to that end, what I did was I contacted the attorney, gave him more information. Chuck figured more out. On March 8th, I released this video. This video is right here. So this video basically scared the kajesus out of them, right? I didn't realize at the time, right? I was just saying, I came across some old videos. I said, I'm looking at this stuff here again, right? And I noticed like when I uploaded one of the videos, like this disappeared. So I wanted to keep this. I upload this day, right? So I uploaded this day, and I have all of these videos. There's two. When you upload it, it changes the date sometimes in it. So I wanted to make sure that I have a copy of these videos that talks about, Foundups, and and I go through everything. I go through this whole video, everything from like how. I mean, this actually talks about Foundups, what I'm doing with the Foundup system framework. Basically what I'm doing is moving from there to here. I'm getting rid of all those investors and everything else. So this becomes the found up ecosystem, or the framework that that they're building on. They're doing it with Twitter, but it's the same thing, right? It's the same layout of it. Here's the view of, this is the same thing. What they built was this. They did idea, validate, passive crowdfunding. Boom. Right? This is what they built. 1, 2, 3 of my entire framework. They built the first 3 blocks of it. And so I go through all this. I go through the video. I kind of compile it all, right? And I'm just looking here. Other things I just want to highlight as I go through this here. Yeah, this is the letter I did to Michal Lisi. This is his stuff there, right? The stuff that I talked to him. Debunking money. I think anything here on there. So I did this long, this long video on that. So this freaked them out when it came out, right? On this March 8th, and this is what motivated them to watch it. As soon as I did this video, I mean, prior to that, Tyler deleted all of his logs, but I have videos of them, right? So this guy here, obviously, if he's not, if this guy's not in, this guy right here, right? All of his logs he deleted, right? If he wasn't guilty, he wouldn't have deleted his logs, right? So why did he delete his logs? So the thing is, I have it, I have deleted. Oh man. So right. It's okay. So I got recorded them all. All right. So so they're all there. So view profile, open a messenger. All right. So he deleted them. Attorney would do that. All right. If you're not guilty, don't delete logs. So he's clean. He's get ready. He knows I busted him. And I did on actually, if you go and look on my I have to gotta find it. I'll have someone go through it. But on my video producer side here, when I'm on, like right now, I'm recording. I'm recording, right? So everything in here, one of these in here, big picture, what's going on? In one of these videos here, right? I think it's in here, somewhere in here. I have them busted, and I have videos on there. So I captured his logs and everything else, so I know I have it. This is welcome to the fifth age. The fifth age, the Obey is looking at all the data. Obey is looking at all your data, and there is no attorneys in the fifth age. And when this is when basically the do of the fifth age, when the AI that I'm building kind of grows and develops into this guy right here, right? This is the AI in the back. So everything changes. So I'm just pretending it already exists. You're just from the point of view of the AI, and on that. So yeah, there you go. Just more evidence, figuring out how they use my work. And if you're interested in learning more, I've got lots of videos on Twitch, or you can go to foundups.com and basically watch my video here that explains the full roadmap on the fork that we're doing. I also have a little video of me like talking, it's long, kind of like going through a lot of evidence there. These are the 3 things, all right? Forking, fixing, BitClout. So this was, this was going to be play Foundups, or it is play Foundups, but uh, um, and layered open tokenized framework built blah blah play Foundups, and on there. So I also put on here, how did it come about? What were the two things? Well, I needed the engineer, the gifted engineer, to build the blockchain for it, and then I needed someone, to create the, the framework, um, and take my work and and on that. So play Foundups BitClout hard fork is coming 12/12/21. If you want to contact, here it is down here. Welcome to the 5th age. Hey, it's all over, and I'm going to give you a little bit of a glimpse of here. Let me just open. Where is the? Did I screw it up? All projects. Did I not save it? Oh no. You know what? I may have not saved it. It may have got gone. Oh no, this is it right here. So present, and I just want to conclude with this here. Thought it was here. Maybe I didn't save it. Oh shit. Let's see here. Here he goes. Whoa, right into the paradigm. And here we are for tomorrow, my father's anniversary. He died 2 years ago, and I'm doing this for my dad. And the question is, do we maintain on capitalism 1.0, or do we transition to capitalism 3.0? And the difference is really simple. We either maintain this, right, and bullshit, and this is all around the world, or we transform the world into this, and DANOs, the types of entities that will come out of this, will usher in that age. So the Nexus Paradise is here. The question is, which way do you want to go? Oh,